The story starts out with these brave warriors having fought through thick and thin with each other on their noble quest for the holy orange juice springs.
Telling Tales project is about creative collaboration. And what I mean by that is students work in teams, learning and listening to other students who have different backgrounds and different life experiences. So when everybody puts all these pieces together, they get to understand the course material or the topic in a different and deeper way.
I felt like if I taught contemporary politics, that students would tune out. And so I thought that if people were telling their own stories about work, because the course was really concerned with questions of work, that I had a better chance of getting them to really sort of absorb the ideas. And they're very abstract, complex, and provocative and controversial ideas. So I took a leap of faith that having artists come work with us would make a big difference in how easily the material was assimilated.
Maureen said to me, Paul, how can I make this material in this course come alive? And I suggested, why don't we come up with a prompt that most of the students can relate to? So we agreed on this. Have you or anyone you ever known experienced discrimination while on a job? And one particular story resonated for me. A young lady was talking about every time she needed to go to a restroom break, the male manager clocked her. And when she came back, he let her know that she was gone for too long or something like that. And yet when the guys went to the restroom, they took their time, they had a cigarette break, they talked to the male manager. She said, that was my experience of discrimination. And after she finished speaking, this young male student looked at her and said, that really happened to you? Suddenly the course material came alive. So at the end of the day, what do the students learn from Telling Tales? They learn that there's more than one way to understand course material, there's more than one way to understand themselves, and more than one way to understand the world around them. And professors have told me, who've used Telling Tales in their courses, that it creates a sense of community in the classroom. A sense of community that takes advantage of all the different backgrounds and experiences that students can bring to a class and puts it to use in a positive way to create a better learning environment.
Working with Paul is going to yield unpredictably, unexpectedly fantastic results.
By the time they left, they weren't just, colleagues or collaborators, they were really friends.
In the process of doing this work, they've discovered something about themselves that will be with them the rest of their lives.